inside.
What is going on down there?
I'll take that. If we can get something that increases damage against weak, or even get another status, like chill or something, I think we'll be good. Because definitely want something for special.
Where now?
Because it does give us a crit boost. That's going to be spammed. And obviously main attack. Yeah, I ended up playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Off stream. I talked about it a little during the art stream. But I lost 4 games in a row. We're back at Gold 3, which does not thrill me. So what I've kind of thought about doing, and have kind of already started, is going back through
Might as well.
the solo mode. Try and get some free gems. Each time you cast? Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's not great. Give me the hammer.
Heads up.
Sorry. Back on to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Plan is do solo to get the free gems, so I can hopefully build another deck that's kind of, again, has a little more edge on current decks. And I mean, I can alter what I currently have with the Dinomorph deck.
My blade grows stronger.
Which I could do, and in fact am thinking about.
Ready, lads?
Definitely something like anti-spell fragrance would help a ton, which I know is run. So I might sub out current cards with something like that. Why not?
All right, Lord Zeus.
Yeah, that would definitely help me. I think Sky Strikers got some new cards, so they're kind of running rampant. And if they wouldn't be able to use their spells so much, and I mean, they already kind of set them, so I don't know how much anti-spell fragrance would even work. So might not be the best choice, but like, even just trying to avoid something like Lightning Storm would be great.
How lovely.
After you take damage, your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. Take that. Take
Here's the
this.
fee.
Still can't use cast. Well, I can, but I am not gonna take damage when I don't have to. That lunge is gonna mess me up a little bit.
My chaos boom switched to a new effect.
Gotta take the money.
Let's make this quick.
And the movement is nice. I just have to remember that it's gonna do that now.
Very nice.
Gotta take the double.
Whichever god I don't hit won't be pleased.
Dash. Longer week.
No love without pain.
Nah, I don't think. I think lasting longer is not great because
Except either way, I guess.
we're just gonna reapply it pretty quick. I was dashing into a wall. Nice. Ounces more. Take it. Money would be nice, but I'm not gonna go for it.
I can't.
Okay, the dash kind of messed me up there. But still kind of back onto
The power of the gods.
the internet issues, which probably popped up a couple times. I mean, it looks okay. Like, everything looks fine. It's just really annoying to be dropping frames like this.
My blessing be with you.
I would take dash. The call would have been probably
That's a lot of coin.
better.
Please be Meg. Oh well.
Yeah, I think the internet issue is something that it's just not in my control to fix. It's probably just winner. The winner is just not good for it. I am semi considering buying a new cable just to try. See if that's maybe what's causing the instability, which I don't think is the case since restarting the router seems to more often than not solve the immediate issue. Why did I think cast was gonna get rid of it? The lunge is nice though.
She's seems a bit much.
Would have been nice, but kind of don't need it.
Going up. Got it. Change of scenery at least. What do we have here?
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that. Never mind.
Let's get out of here.
Should have taken the gems. Yeah, just a bit of Hades. Probably just a single run since it takes about 40-ish minutes for a clear. Do I clear every time now? I think I've lost a run once. And I lost it right at the start because I was greedy and tried to get the loyalty card. Like right off the bat. And then just died. But we're still relatively easy. I haven't upped any enemy damage or anything like that. I've only included the time limit. They've got a couple free hits. And that's it. I've not, upped the boss mechanics yet. And I don't even know what else. Oh, like elites, I think, have like a perk or something. Yeah, we're still pretty easy. This one's actually really good. I kind of like knocked it for a while, but I've learned to like it. So this will probably be a clear run unless I play really, really, really bad. Which is semi-likely. But we're using swords. Sword's pretty easy to use weapon. If it was gun, I would definitely be not thrilled. Your special deflects. No, I don't really want that. I'll take the call. I want, what the heck is the status called? Expose? 'Cause then we'll do weak and deflect, and I would say the run is probably good at that point. gonna take the health.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the list of what we can do for heat. I mean, everything's relatively close to the same level. So runs are going to look like this probably for, for a bit longer. And I could sub out some things, but at this point, I don't think I would. Just because if I, maybe I don't want them to take the free hits. And I'll just up boss difficulty. I don't know if I could do it.
Short work.
Both of these are really good. I'm going to take this. I mean, Hermes is not really good, but it was a toss-up for me.
Right there. It's a crustacean.
Artemis.
Should help keep me
I'm not
going.
going to take that. Any damage you do can crit. That's pretty perfect.
Bone Hydra. Can I call you Bone Hydra? Lerny, maybe? Lerny, I like that.
I like the free hits is so easy to deal with. If it was extra health, that would be a little concerning, but just like any 2 hits is way more bearable. Definitely need to get something for special though, because it's mainly just being used to get the critical strikes. Okay, almost done. That guy's a problem. Still got 3 minutes though, so we're not bad on time. And definitely, I think if I reduce the time down, I think that would be not good. It's not ideal to have another one of those guys around. That's okay.
Enough.
And I think this gem...
It's beautiful.
I keep saying gem, it's a diamond. Clearly. I think that lets us get the last... What the heck is it called? Like dungeon upgrade.
Yes.
also darkness will increase max health by 5 whenever we get it now. So it's a little more takeable. I would say that puts it over key if there's a toss-up. 150 health or pomegranate? I'm going to take pomegranate.
I'm empty.
I would imagine for Hades 2, they're not going to change items too much. I would imagine pomegranates are sticking around. But I could see it like not being darkness that you collect. And it's just something else.
Juicy.
Hammer. Even though I would like some weak synergies. In fact, that might have been the right call, but would I want to use our guaranteed rare on something like that? Don't know.
Almost there. Nice try.
No, not the big chop. I can't stand the big chop. Ooh. This... One of these two is really good. I'm going to take Cruel Thrust just because it's a little more generic. And we always go for the combo.
No one's here. More splitters.
Yeah, just a huge crit. It's just nice. Did I ever end up talking about Bayonetta update? Because they did patch the game. I think I did talk about it briefly. Before Hades. Yeah, they buffed. I say buffed, air quotes buffed. Viola. So they made, I think they made Witch Time easier to activate on her block, which is huge because that's basically the worst part of the character is the blocking part. But they buffed, I think they made it easier and they made Witch Time better when you actually get it. Because if you watch, it's either in the playthrough or it's post game. It's probably the playthrough because I would never willingly play as Viola. There was like an extra mission whereas like you can only do damage in Witch Time, and I'm like, okay, that's fair. But like I would get the Witch Time and it would give me like absolutely nothing. Like the Witch Time would be like a second. Like I couldn't even do like one swing, or I couldn't even do a full combo. It drove me nuts. It's probably in an episode called like worst mission. Jolted. Can you deal or take damage? That actually might be better than Jolt. Jolt, I don't think is the go-to here. But they changed a couple moves on Bayonetta's weapons. I think it's just to make them consistent with everything. And I think a couple of the summons got changed. There was a video and I only watched the Viola part because I think that was what needed the most work. And honestly, I didn't even think they would patch the game. I didn't think it would even happen, and I wasn't even asking for it. I didn't even say like, maybe I jokingly said please patch Viola. I could see myself jokingly saying that. Yeah, it does have me interested to go back and try. Because I didn't finish the post-game stuff. Even though I said... I think I said I would try. I don't think I said I would guaranteed do it, because... that's a lot of farming. That's a lot of playing the same missions over and over again. Which is easier in Bayonetta 3 than the other ones. It's just, I think just other stuff just started coming out, like Pokemon.
Can't do that.
So it kind of just got shelved. And not because it was bad, just because other game. And now we know there is actually a Pokemon patch happening late February. Which is not that soon.
Can't do that.
Which is semi really annoying. But there's a lot to fix, so it's understandable.
Strength of the Centaurs.
And like it kind of lines up, like, you know, people saying like this game needed like 3 to 6 more months of development time. Kind of seems like it's getting it. Even the conditions, if the conditions are not, you know, great. Or I mean, like, you know, it gets it after the fact.
Regenerating.
Worst case scenario is it doesn't fix anything. Which seems impossible. Again, like, if you can have Breath of the Wild on Switch, I don't think there's an excuse why, like, Pokemon couldn't run at a decent, like, constant 30 FPS. I'm not even asking for 60.
I'm empty.
And like not stutter or have like lighting issues or stuff like that. And have the models look nicer in battles instead of, you know, your Pokemon looks good, but if like even that Pokemon gets like just a millimeter away from the render zone, it just becomes like N64 Mario.
Time to hunt.
You You know, that's all I'm looking for.
You face the champion then.
Why didn't I? I bought that one just because I had the money. I can't explain my reasoning why I didn't do it in the moment. You would have had to have asked while I decided to not take it, unfortunately. But it was probably a... I'd rather have this than that kind of deal.
The fury of Olympus. To see us fight. Thank you.
I'm a little mad we didn't do more damage there. Got 2 minutes. We're still okay. Yeah, the backstab damage like would have been probably better. But I mean, you can really only backstab this guy, so I don't know. I don't know.
Try all you like. Lord Poseidon, I invoke your might.
Whose side is he on?
Your might.
Dude.
So, Master, you think you have the wherewithal to achieve victory?
Could you?
I really need a special.
That's one champion unseated. Must be something I can do with this.
And at this point, I'll take anything. What about here? This would be okay.
Let's see here.
I'm going to change. I mean, this is always good. This is always good last fight. This is also really good. Broken Spear Point, which I rarely have used. You know what? Let's take that instead.
Should help. One more stop.
No, not yet.
Which tunnel?
Oof. Rough picks.
Should check this way. Ah.
If I missed a pomegranate on the ground, that was probably just me not realizing that one of those treasure chests dropped an extra item, which I think I've been prone to doing. I'm pretty sure I've missed like extra gems or darkness that have dropped. No, it's also not like constant. Usually when I go for the cash, it's like, okay, I'll grab the money or the darkness or whatever I specifically clicked it to obtain. It so rarely like drops something extra. I would not put it past myself to just not even realize it. Plus the timer doesn't help with that.
Had quite enough here, thanks. I'm back. Oh.
Really, there's only those two. Weird.
Found it already. Power of Olympus.
Or cast. Probably take the cast.
Now back to Cerberus. Could check the other passageways before
I don't want
go.
special to deflect. I would honestly take... No, let's go for the Artemis one first.
Try this way.
I just hope I don't take a lot of damage. Because even just more damage, higher chance to crit, I would take it. Even if it doesn't give us 2 status ailments. Because I can still buy this. I can still buy the Athena. Boon. I was going to say treasure, but I knew they had a word. I think that's the same thing, though. If you look them up in Ye Old Thesaurus.
That's one big satyr.
Bro, can you, like, Give me a break.
Hey, I was.
Special.
Artemis, guide my hand. Heading back.
What I was looking for. Don't really intend to do another room.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay, we did not get... What the heck is it called? The Expose.
The monster.
And I don't really care for another 100.
I can go.
Or Hermes. Extra attack speed would be nice, but... It's not dire straits.
I'm back, Father.
Blast, but you're persistent even now.
Nice.
I'm afraid not.
His skulls is easy. Ah, well, the shield guy's not easy.
Observe.
I was gonna wait until he did this again. Oh, just eat all the hits, man. Horrible timing.
I know where you are. Got you.
I shall not fall to you again.
Come on. Blast.
Just a couple bad dodges. I mean, not out of the ordinary.
I'll slay you once her shield falls.
Not now.
Hasn't done lasers yet, so it's probably gonna happen very soon.
party.
Brother. That did way more damage than I thought it was going to do. Still easy. Even though I did lose 2 lives, but
Bye.
build wasn't really optimal. I
In my father's name.
wasn't using what we should have gotten on our run instead of just like picking what I just wanted to use. Also, I think I missed that
Imagine, if
fish
you will, the underworld prince soon meets
in the
one
area
of his
before.
typical ignoble deaths.
I was just so disappointed